Welcome back to Love Poetry Month on the Porcupine Presents. Today's poem is Love Song by Rainer Maria Rilke, one of the most hauntingly beautiful meditations on love, longing, and the delicate tension between two souls. Rilke's poetry often explores the paradox of intimacy, how two people can draw close without losing their individuality, and how love becomes a kind of shimmering vibration between separate lives. This poem is both passionate and contemplative, a celebration of connection, but also an acknowledgement of the distances that remain even between the closest hearts. After the reading, I'll share a short reflection on why Rilke thought true love required spaciousness, how this poem expresses harmony through tension, and what makes his vision of intimacy feel both mystical and deeply human. Let's listen. Love Song by Rainer Maria Rilke, translated by Stephen Mitchell. How can I keep my soul in me so that it doesn't touch your soul? How can I raise it high enough past you to other things? I would like to shelter it among remote lost objects in some dark and silent place that doesn't resonate when your depths resound. Yet everything that touches us, me and you, takes us together like a violin's bow, which draws one voice out of two separate strings. Upon what instrument are we two spanned, and what musician holds us in his hand? O sweetest song! That was Rilke's Love Song, a poem that reveals as much about his philosophy of love as it does about the emotional experience of being deeply connected to another person. Rilke often wrote about the ways two people can be in harmony without dissolving into one another, and this poem is one of the clearest expressions of that idea. The poem imagines love not as fusion, not as two people becoming one, but as a kind of resonant music created by two distinct beings standing in relation to each other. Rilke's imagery suggests that love arises in the between, the shimmering tension that exists when two souls remain themselves, but respond to one another with openness and vulnerability. Love, in his vision, is a vibration rather than a merger. This is an important shift from more traditional romantic poetry. Instead of idealizing unity, Rilke idealizes space. He believes that love flourishes when each person continues to grow, change, and maintain their own inner life. The beauty, he suggests, is in the way those two lives influence each other, how their unique notes create a shared harmony. There's also a subtle ache in the poem, a recognition that intimacy always contains some measure of distance. Even in the most profound connection, we cannot fully enter another person's interior world. But for Rilke, that separation doesn't diminish love, it enriches it. The longing becomes part of the music. The poem feels almost metaphysical. It sees love as something dynamic, a force that exists only through mutual responsiveness. And perhaps that's why Rilke's poems continue to resonate so deeply. He doesn't offer romance as escape or fantasy. He offers it as an act of courage and creativity. Two people choosing to remain open to one another's depths without trying to possess or consume them. In a world that often equates closeness with sameness, Rilke's Love Song reminds us that the most enduring relationships are the ones that honor difference, the ones where two lives move in parallel, touching, listening, shaping each other, and generating a quiet, powerful harmony. Thank you for listening. Join me tomorrow as Love Poetry Month continues here on the Porcupine Presents.